The second thing that Rabbi Elazar HaKappar says about Batei Knesset in Gemara Masechet Megillah, page 29. You're 29 yet? Almost. It says the Batei Knesset, one of the nevuot, one of the prophecies is going to happen at the end of times. Hashem is going to take all of the holy Batei Knessiot, not just any place that has 4 walls and people attend. All the holy Batei Knessiot are going to be relocated. Where? Eretz Yisrael. How? That's Hashem's business. That's the reward for being a holy Bet Knesset. So, this is also connecting to what's happening today. We're starting to see that the end of days is literally coming in front of us. And the fact that the government is going against its own people is also one of the nevuot, one of the prophecies that's also supposed to happen, which is in Gemara Masechet Sotah, page 49. So, now that we see that Rabbi Elazar HaKappar was one of the Tanaim Kedoshim, one of the giants, we know what we're dealing with. Let's start listening to what he has to say. So he tells us, Akin'ah, jealousy, lust, glory, make us lose both this world and the next. In the Gemara Masechet Shabbat, page 152, it says, it uses a verse from Proverbs 14:30. It says that anyone who has jealousy in his heart, it leads to their bones disintegrating or decaying. Now, some people think that the Torah talks in analogies or allegories, or it's nice things to say, it's cool, it's like, but it doesn't really mean anything. But that's actually one of the things that's been proven. And when you see some of the big tzaddikim, when they open their graves, in many cases, not only were these people complete, as if they were sleeping, even though they've been buried there for 70 years, for 100 years, and in some cases a few hundred years, it literally looked like they were still alive. Whereas anyone would tell you that once somebody dies, their body immediately starts to disintegrate. Within a year, there's nothing left. It's just the bones. So, he's already telling us that one of the main things that causes us to lose all of it, both in this world and the next, whether it's through diseases like arthritis and other similar diseases in this world or after, one of the main things spiritually that leads to it is jealousy. Now, jealousy technically was one of the middot that Hashem gave us for good. You can use jealousy for good and for bad. The good part of jealousy that you're supposed to use it for is kinat chachamim. Kinat sofrim tarbeh chachma. There's a ma'amar in Bava Batra 21 where it says that you're supposed to be jealous of talmidei chachamim. Supposed to be jealous of them. Why? When will I get to be like them? When will I be to be a tzaddik like them? When will I know the shas like them? When will I finish the shas? When will I finish one Gemara? When will I finish one page? When will I learn the Tanakh? When will I learn just the Chumash and understand what it says? When? When will I be like them? Oh, look, this 7-year-old asks questions better than adults. How come? If it doesn't bother you, you're not using your jealousy the right way. If you're jealous of your next door neighbor because he has a nicer car than you, if you're jealous of your next door neighbor because he has a nicer house than you, Shem Erachem, a nicer wife than you, not only you're not using this midah for the good, but you've turned food into poison. You've turned a present into an atomic bomb. So the kinat sofrim is a rivalry between scholars in order to increase wisdom. And the reason why is because when two people are talmidei chachamim, and one is challenged by the fact that his friend, his colleague, or even someone that's in a different city has reached higher level Torah than he did, it could lead him to do more. Why? It's motivation. It's necessary to be motivated. On the other hand, if instead of looking at his Torah, he's looking at his bankroll, he's using what Hashem has taught him and throwing it in the garbage.
We are meant to be a light unto the nations, not to follow their misguided practices. Remember, every Jew has to remember that he's a Jew and she's a Jew. We don't celebrate non-Jewish holidays, even if they seem harmless. It's a zilzul, disrespect to the Torah, and could lead to Chilul Hashem, desecration of God's name. Stick to our holy Torah and our own holidays. That's the path of a true Jew.